Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense takes the field. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up 3rd down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in 3rd and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first 3rd down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Punt is on its way. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So USF's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Bulls! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
Here's a heat. get it out on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Jackson. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Quick strike complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. He wants it all. Touchdown, USF. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. The Falcons headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight.
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the 1st half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
The Bulls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Cook. Throws to the tight end. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And, man, is that perfect time. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Makes the quick grab. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Split backs here. Here comes the option. And And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Bulls line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Cook. Trying to burn this defensive back. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Bulls line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Pulls it in, it's Wells. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. Turns it on in midfield. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Falcons moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw on 3rd. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. No good. Guys, that field goal could loom large. Missing an opportunity to get within a touchdown. We're still sitting on a 10-point game. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. To throw, it's Cook. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. There he goes. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, South Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Breaks into the open. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Falcons want to move quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Lost to fire on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wall. Jumped on top of the pile. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. That's caught. It's Jackson. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Gets the back moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Cook. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I would love to sit here and tell you that was the greatest play call ever, and the offensive coordinator is a genius. I think that was some really bad defense.
And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys. They've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jamison. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Give to the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Falcons want to crank the tempo. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a nice looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Wells. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Wells. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And he tacks on the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Air Force 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Turning it on. And the defense got it. And they get him on the ground. They get the turnover. They get a chunk of yards, and they are in business.
And there's so much skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. You get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Cook. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bulls decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. Holds it in and looking upfield. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Cook. It's complete on the right side. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Makes the catch. It's Randall. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gasparilla Bowl.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Cook. He's going to throw deep right side. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They punted away on 4th down. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Air Force has it back and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Falcons in the hurry up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Falcons send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Off play action. He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Cook. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Bulls will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll heave it deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the 1st. Back to pass, it's Cook. Got it in the middle, it's Randall. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. Touchdown Bulls! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. From the gun. Pucks it out of the air. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
36, Air Force.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking for space, it's Wells.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Back to throw, it's Cook. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Francis. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Falcons will hustle to the line. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. To the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Falcons will punt this one away. He'll take it on the return.
The return is tackled down.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. From the gun, the ground game. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Here comes the offense on second down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He's got 59 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season. Wants to throw. It's Cook. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown Bulls! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They have got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Falcons will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Bulls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Cook. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it out. It's Jamison. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He takes it at the 45. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll go back to work on offense. Sends it back in motion. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Line getting set on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Fighting off the defender. Stop is made. Yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a 1st down.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bland. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside. Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Air Force 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On the option. Now the toss. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on third down. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. He's got it. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Clinton. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They're dealing with a second and long.
Second down coming up.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. On the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The kick is on its way. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.